That girl signing in. It's like 4:40 in the morning. But I just watched this video on YouTube, and it kind of like it didn't disturb me, but I was like, okay. It was like it kind of made me not mad, but I was just like, why? Like these two girls was talking about how when people like you and they don't say nothing, they call you. They was calling them pussies or scaredy cats or big babies or whatever. And I'm like, actually, the sentiment that somebody would take, they were saying like, oh, somebody gave me a card in a rose and they put it in my locker at work and blah blah blah, and I threw it away because I don't like that. And I'm like, if somebody took the time out to write you something in the card, buy you a rose, stick it in your locker or your desk or whatever at work, at school, you don't know what that took out of them to be able to get up the courage to even do that much. To become a known secret admirer. Like somebody, you know that they like you now. You just gotta figure out who it is. And I think that was just kind of bold, like how they was like, secret admirers are pussies. If you like me, you just come tell me. That's always, secret admirers probably, secret admirers feel like that's not always the best policy because we don't. I secretly like somebody. I also secretly like quite a few people. Because I'm not gonna lie, when this is my story behind why I be like I secretly admire or I have a crush on somebody because all my life I've been told I'm different. I've been told I'm different. I've been told I'm ugly. I've been told I'm fat. I've been told ain't nobody gonna want me. And don't nobody want no fat bitch. All this shit. And I've been this way all my life. Like I've had meat on my bones all my life, and I've been tall all my life. Like I was always the tallest kid out of my class. And for somebody to tell you that for so long, you start to believe it. You really do. And oh gosh, why I gotta get on this touchy subject? But like real talk, like that's a real touchy subject for me because for years, even to this last relationship I was in, my girlfriend told me like you might as well just be with me because don't nobody else want you. Ain't nobody else gonna want you, so you might as well just stay with me. Cause ain't nobody else gonna do you like I do you. And she was putting her hands on me. Nobody else is gonna do you like I do you. I'm sure there's other people that have put their hands on me because I'm gentle. I'm very gentle. To be as tall and to be as big as I am, I'm very very gentle. Like you wouldn't believe it. You'd be like, if you don't slap that bitch, like, and like I said, for somebody to tell me that I'm ugly, that I'm fat, that I'm worthless, that ain't nobody gonna want me, I'm hideous, you horrible, you terrible, you ugly. It's like for me to tell somebody I like them is a big step for me. Even now, even as an adult, I feel old as dirt, and I'm legal. I'm all the way legal. I can buy my own liquor. And for me to get the courage to be like, you know what, I like you. Or for me to even send you a message on Facebook or Twitter or whatever side I happen to be on to say, hey, how you doing? I think you're attractive. That's so out of the comfort zone, out of the box for me. And everybody always says, the worst they can say is no. Do you know how much that shit hurt when it took so long for me to even say that I like you? That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like I was kind of offended when they was like, people who get crushes on you and secret admirers, they're pussies because they can't just come to you and tell you, oh, I like you. You don't know what type of logic, what type of mindset, the type of stuff they be thinking about themselves or whatever for them not to be able to just come up there and tell you like, what's up? Such and such, I think you cute. Can we start talking? Can I get your number? Can we text? Can we just be friends? Whatever. And that's so out of the box for me because I don't do that. Like even when I go to the club, people give me looks. Most of the time, I think it's looks because I'm so tall. Like Real talk, I'm 6'2". I think I'm taller. I'm sticking with 6'2". That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. And people give me those looks, but I've gotten looks like, damn, got little smirks and smiles. But I never, I'm like, if you don't make the move, I'm surely not going to make it. Especially if I see you looking at me, you know? And that's because I to an extent, I fear rejection. Because there's such an unfair part of life. Life's not fair, but that's another unfair part to it. And I know y'all like, where the fuck is your glasses, bitch? You look blind. I took them off because I gotta get some contacts. I had some contacts, but one of them fell out of the sink. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm like scratching, and when I get restless, I just move a lot. So everything starts itching or something. But why do y'all feel about that? Like, if somebody had a secret crush on you, would you feel like they was a pussy because they couldn't tell you face to face? I just walk up to you and be like, I say the girl name is Brittany. Brittany, I really like you. I've been wanting to tell you for a minute and I just didn't know how. And now I said, forget it, I'm going to just tell you and see how it happens. But I like you and I want to get to know you and maybe get your number. If somebody can't do that just because of the way they feel about themselves, okay, low self-esteem is bad, but you're not building nobody's self-esteem by telling them they're a fucking pussy and a loser and a wimp and a kid. They playing kitty shit because they think it's sweet and they think it's a sweet sentiment to send you a little note and saying, hey, Brittany. Even if they don't, if they do it, they don't put their name on it. I might put my name on it or my initials. A lot of people know my initials. So I might put, hey, Brittany, this is blah, blah, blah. I see you in commons class, and I just wanted you to know that I think you are very attractive, and you're very, like me, I look past the attraction thing because that only goes so far. And I said, you're a very intellectual young lady, and I just feel like it would be in the best of my interest to get to know you better on a one-on-one level. So if you're feeling that, here's my number. You can call me. Like I'm trying to get into that because 2012, like I said, I'm about to unleash the beach. I'm about to unleash the beast on everybody. Like everything I attack, I'm gonna do it to the fullest. And that's a part of me that needs to be attacked to the fullest. I don't want to keep secretly admiring somebody. Like, I understand that some people get aggravated by that, but you just think about what these people are going through in their heads, and think about what these people's situations may be. Like me, all my life, since I started going to school, I've been told I'm too tall, I'm too fat, I'm too ugly. You're ugly because you wear glasses. You're ugly because you're not geared. You're ugly because whatever. And then I'm a nerd, I'm a geek, I'm a teacher's pet, so that add on to the being ugly. You don't know what the fuck I went through in school. Elementary, middle, high school, and elite. Don't nobody know what the fuck I went through, so how dare you call me a fucking pussy for keeping my heart in check and fucking coming at somebody with respect just because you walk up to somebody like, bitch, give me your number. Like, how dare you fucking call me a pussy for keeping my heart in check and for having respect for somebody. I'm not trying to say fuck you and your opinion because everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm not faulting you for having an opinion. Your opinion is that people that have crushes on people and don't tell them are pussies. That's your opinion. I don't like it, but that's your opinion. My opinion is, think about that shit. You don't know what type of mindset. You don't know what the fuck they've been through. So, bitch, think before you speak. And, what y'all think about that? I just want to know. Fat girl, out.